Comedian Cat Williams is a talented entertainer. He has a brilliant way of taking mundane everyday scenarios and bringing the hilarity out of it, or out of them, I should say. Uh, he jokes about the contrast between becoming injured as a young person versus being an older person or as an adult. And his joke kind of tickled me because it really resonated. I remember as a younger woman, not necessarily a child, but as a younger woman, I sustained a spinal injury. And when I became injured, I knew at the time that I had only two choices, because it would be a lifelong injury. And I would either have to have surgery or just kind of maintain the injury over my lifetime. And sure enough, as time has progressed, I've had to do more to try and manage my symptoms. So I just say all that to say that it's very true. You know, when you're young, for example, we have tons of growth hormone because it's necessary to help us get taller, to help our bones to become longer. It helps to increase the size of our organs. It helps us to metabolize fat, and just our overall metabolism in general. But then as we become older, we need less circulating hormone, growth hormone. We kind of peak out as our size is concerned. Well, hopefully we peak where size is concerned. That might be a GLP-1 conversation for later if we don't peak. But in any case, you know, as adults, it's true. Whereas you might need to actually have an accident to become injured as a kid, when you're an adult, like Cat Williams says, you can just yawn and become injured. So sure enough, you know, you don't have as much growth hormone to help you repair your bones, to help you synthesize cells, to have more recovery of injured muscles and organs. So it's very, very important that as we become older, we do whatever we can to try and avoid injury. For one, we should always be careful to wear proper footwear. What does that mean? Well, I can give you another example just based on me alone. I can recall a time that I was walking on some rocks, landscaping rocks out in the yard, wearing platform slippers, and rolled my ankle over. And here it is like months later, and there's still some soreness there. Well, my growth hormone and other hormones are not as at high as levels as they used to be when I was a kid. So it's more difficult for those tissues to recover and to repair. We've got to be careful to wear proper footwear. We've got to be careful to not place ourselves in scenarios where we could become injured or damage tissues, because it will take longer to recover. Well, I hope that these few words find you well and that you have a wonderful Wellbeing Wednesday. Until next time, I'm Dr. Ayanna, your Dr. DP, Doctor of Disability Prevention. Take care.